morning, this is the South Wales News and welcome to tonight's segment. We start with a tragic workplace incident that has brought safety protocols under intense scrutiny. On May 24th, 2 workers lost their life and another was seriously injured at the Norske paper mills. The tragedy unfolded after a gas leak in a confined space exposed the workers to hydrogen sulfide, a highly toxic substance that can be lethal even at low levels. The investigation led by Safe Work NSW has revealed alarming lapses in safety measures, pointing to inadequate gas detection systems and insufficient risk assessments in confined spaces. These findings have reignited conversations around the importance of rigorous safety standards in high-risk industries.
So now we have Damla, who was there in the building during the incident. So Damla, what went wrong during that time?
Sure. So the incident highlights both active and latent factors that contributed to a dangerous workplace. Active failures refer to direct actions that led to the incident, such as lack of proper monitoring for the maintenance staff working near hazardous hydrogen sulfide gas. Inadequate supervision allowed gas levels to go unchecked, and entry points to high-risk areas were left unsecured. And also, additionally, workers didn't have access or didn't use the functional gas detection equipment. This prevented them from recognizing their dangerous gas levels, and rescue efforts were delayed due to the insufficient emergency protocols. Latent conditions were deeper structural issues that enabled these failures. A previous major fire should have prompted safety regulations, but protocols weren't strengthened, showing a lack of safety culture. Poor maintenance and inadequate training weakened the company's defenses. These combined failings reveal a systematic problem. These combined failings also reveals a systematic problem and underscoring the critical need for safety protocols in risk of high safety.
Cheese reasons Swiss model. Each layer of defense within an organization represents a slice of cheese, and the holes are flows that can allow incidents to occur. So in Norske paper mills disaster, critical failures across several different layers allowed a deadly gas leak to penetrate all barriers, revealing significant weaknesses in safety management. The first layer, the risk assessment and protocols, fail due to inadequate confined space management and gas detection. The second layer, maintenance equipment was weak, with poor upkeep allowing hydrogen sulfide to accumulate undetected. The third layer, a lack of training and safety culture left workers unaware of necessary precautions for handling the toxic gases. Finally, the fourth layer, the emergency preparedness was inadequate with essential rescue equipment and evacuation plan missing, delaying help and worsening the situation. Together, these gaps expose deep weaknesses in safety management, contributing to the disaster.
Joining us is an expert on industrial safety practices. With incidents like this, what are some best practices that the other companies can implement to prevent such situations?
So hazard control best practices include engineering controls, administrative controls, and PPE. Engineering controls could be through use of safety technologies. A fertilizer manufacturer installed Emerson's Incus ultrasonic gas leak detection system to manage risks from live gases like hydrogens, which is highly flammable. The system captures sound waves from leaks, providing real-time alerts even in noisy environments. Administrative control could be through regular risk assessments. The oil and gas industry uses HEMS management to identify risks before drilling. This system assesses hazards by analyzing near misses and incidents to guide preventive actions. Emergency preparedness is achieved by manufacturing industries by conducting drills and simulations for emergency exits in confined spaces. Essential rescue gear like harnesses and communication devices is made readily accessible. Finally, for the use of PPE, comprehensive training should be provided. For instance, manufacturers train workers on safe machinery, use of handling hazardous materials. PPE such as respirators with gas sensors is used to protect workers in gas-prone areas.
So now we have WH's experts from Norske. What new safety measures are being implemented at Norske, especially after recent injuries due to gas leaks?
So we're conducting a thorough risk assessment to identify and manage hydrogen sulfide risks in our operations. This includes evaluating our current gas detection and ventilation systems. We are upgrading to real-time gas detection with automated alarms and enhancing ventilations to prevent gas buildup, especially in confined spaces. Before maintenance, air quality checks will ensure safety and all workers will use proper PPE. Regular drills will simulate gas leaks scenarios to strengthen emergency responses skills. And lastly, we are improving incident reporting to track even minor issues, enabling preventive actions and reinforcing our commitment to our safety workplace.
Well, that's all for today. Stay safe and good night. This is Rizan signing off from the South Wales News. Take care.